welcome to my channel. So, as you may know, I am a recovering anorexic and I haven't made an update in quite a while. I kind of wanted to look back onto 2018 and what I've achieved recovery-wise this year. First things first, in February I managed to get to my first goal, which was reaching my what's it called? Weight point question mark which is basically the weight which you have to reach for everything to start function again, for your body to recover. Which is basically calculated upon your BMI and all those good stuff. And ever since I haven't been feeling as tired as I used to, and I feel that I also have way more energy, which is probably related to one another, since I've suffered 11 years from this eating disorder and my body basically had to recover itself from all the damage that's been done. My body also started to develop ever since I put on more weight, and I had a very hard time coping with that in the beginning. I still kind of do, but not as badly as I used to, because now I actually gained one dress size, I think, ever since the beginning of this year. One big ass dress size. As you can see, I got my cheeks going on, which I really think is kind of cute because I finally look healthy, in my opinion. Yeah, I still kind of got this going on, but I got cheeks now, which if you've seen my old videos, you can see a significant change. And what I'm now proud of, I got a fucking ass. I got like thick badonkadonk going on, and I absolutely love it now compared to a few months ago, or maybe less than half year ago now. I don't know, maybe about a half year ago. Let's go with that. I was crying because I was like, no, my body's changing, I can't cope with it. But I've kind of started loving myself in my new shape, and I have been buying new clothes. Thank you, Attitude Holland, for having a Black Friday sale and everything, because I got myself some nice new pants and underwear because my booty needs new underwear. And the downside of it that I have gotten stretch marks. They are not that bad, but you can see that I have stretch marks going on fresh. They're like, now at first they were purple and now they're kind of getting, no, at first they were red and then they are now turning purple, but I know they will turn into these little cute lightning strikes like these from Harry Potter, so I will look like a badass chick with my scars, stretch marks from gaining all that weight. Anyways, this video might be all over the place. I never do anything scripted, as you might know. So do I apologize for that? Maybe, but I'm also being very genuine and just speaking from the top of my head. Anyways, what else happened? I managed to do some healthy, what's it called? Scratch his head. I might just as well tell a story. So back in August, I got a call that my grandpa had to be driven to the hospital since he had an attack. And it was quite severe. It was more severe than I anticipated, because now he's, well, long story short, he's in a home now because my grandma couldn't take care of him anymore because the thing he had was quite severe and his body's just entire left part is paralyzed. So, yeah, and he's also diagnosed with dementia, if that's even the word. So, I had a very hard time back in August. I went every single day to the hospital since he stayed there for 5 weeks, and I went every single day. And I had such a hard time coping with it, since my grandparents basically raised me together with my mom, since my dad was not really around. So I saw my grandpa as a child. When I was a child, I saw him as my dad, and that's why I have had such a hard time coping with it. I was so afraid that he would die. But in such hard times, I used to rely on my disorder, and I would just not eat for me to be able to cope with it. And it's the first time in my life ever that I didn't do this, and I relied onto my healthy coping mechanisms, which is just talking to friends and everything. And I love you guys so much that I could just speak my heart out back when I was in such pain. You guys know who you are. Thank you, especially to the poop troop. I'm so getting emotional. So that was a true struggle. So I basically overcome a lot this year, and I never, like, it may seem insignificant to you guys who don't have mental issues and never really dealt with that, but seeing where I came from, I used to self-harm, I used to cut myself in such times, and look at me now, being all normal. I overcame so much, and most important, I started loving myself, and I put on even more weight. Since last week I went to my final checkup of this year, and I got basically a kind of a new meal plan, because I'm going to stop gaining weight, because I'm almost at my second goal, which basically signifies that this is my normal weight, which I should have to be normal as a normal person, I guess. Not to put on the restoration for my body to heal. I don't know if this video is making any sense. I hope it does. Just know that I overcame so much this year, and I'm proud of myself, where I came from, and through this I kind of want to get rid of my tum-tum, because I have like the typical eating disorder recovering person Buddha body belly. Buddha body belly. Ooh, that's so new. I still cannot exercise at all, by the way, just like walks, and I mentioned it to my doctor. Well, to my therapeutic. Let's go with shrink because it's easier. And I still cannot exercise more than twice a week, half an hour walking. I'm kind of measuring that since I started playing Pokemon Go more often. Now you have like this adventure sync kind of thing, so you can actually measure how much you're walking, which is great. It's a fun way to work out, and it's ideal since I don't really look like, hey, I need to walk, because so yeah. And I'm happy where I came from and where I am now. Looking back, like maybe like 1 year ago, I'm kind of trying to figure out, I think I gained like over 1 kilo and 700 I still need to gain for me to be normal, I guess. What is even normal? I don't know. I can also tell that I haven't been feeling as depressed as I used to. I still get the SAD, which is seasonal affectional, SAD, I'll just put the right word right here. I do notice that it's going better with me, despite me still having suffered from it quite badly the first 5 months, I think, of this year. Anyways, I think it's this is like a sigh of relief that I'm able to talk about this. Just guys, whoever is watching this, if you're a friend of me or just a stranger passing by who's started recovery, just know that it's possible. It is hard, I'm not gonna lie, it is so hard, especially there still are going to be hurdles even though you have reached your gain goal, weight, restoration, your restoration goal thingy mabola. But it's still gonna be hard, but it's gonna be easier just as you progress. I think that's it. This might conclude everything I wanted to say. I think the goal for next year, so 2019, would be getting rid of my Buddha belly, but I think I already mentioned that. Make new friends, be less anxious, because oof, my anxiety is back. She's back, y'all, my anxiety. But I'm gonna work on that, so probably my anxiety, social anxiety that is. Can you believe it? Me, such a bubbly butterfly. I low-key have social anxiety. That even rhymes. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. My name is cindyk-hole. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to click the little notification bell because YouTube sucks and doesn't always put my videos into your sub boxes. Yes, and I wish you a very happy New Year, and don't do the diet thing even when you pick really badly during these festive days. Just watch what you eat, I guess. I don't know, just you do you, boo. Bye.
Back from the dead.